I'm Marian Proctor, Proctor.
Do you have any relationship to Maggie and Paul?
I am Maggie's sister, and Paul is my nephew.
This is archival video from the state of South Carolina versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh. The case centered on the 2021 murders of Maggie and Paul at the family's property. You're about to hear Marian Proctor, Maggie's sister, Paul's aunt, testifying in the 2003 trial.
Can you pull that mic just a little bit closer or slide your chair up just a little bit so you don't have to lean forward?
I was under the impression they were going over to Alameda to visit his parents.
She called you to let you know that that's what Alec had called her about?
Yes.
You said she was having some work done.
I'm resharing this now as Hulu has brought the case back into the public's conversation with their Murdaugh death in the family. This is what's on record.
He was very intent on clearing Paul's name.
What did he say?
He said that his number one goal was clearing Paul's name. And I thought that was so strange because my number one goal was to find out who killed my sister and Paul.
But that wasn't Alec's concern.
I don't know how he could have thought about anything else.
And we could hear from Marian that contrast very clearly. Clear Paul's name versus find who killed them. She also talks about fear inside of the family and how she read Alec's demeanor.
We were afraid. We didn't know what was going on. My family was scared. Alec didn't seem to be afraid.
Then, how she learned the news and what happened when she went to tell her parents.
So Bart went outside and called him, told him that Maggie and Paul had been shot. They were dead. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't think it was true. I said there has to be a mistake. I said there's got to be some explanation. It just can't be them. We went to tell my parents. My mom had just had knee replacement surgery. I called and I said, Mom, we've got some bad news to share, but I want to be with you. I think my mom went into shock. She couldn't be still, and she just kept making these noises, and it was just the worst.
Finally, what Marian says that Alec told her about if they had suffered or if he knew anything about who could have done it.
I did at one point ask him if Maggie had suffered, and he assured me that she did not. Now, I don't know that I think that's true. And I asked if Paul had suffered, and he said no. I asked him, I said, Alec, do you have any idea who's done this? And he said that he did not know who it was, but he felt like whoever did it had thought about it for a really long time.
But that's the full record, exactly as jurors heard it in 2023. The full courtroom video is linked in the pinned comment below.